Hey everybody, welcome to ThaxCast. As always, my name's Terrell. Today I wanted to do a book review on Armada. Now I find doing a spoiler-free book review on this book is a little bit hard because it's a lot of just plot followed by plot followed by plot, but I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot anyway. Armada was written by Ernest Cline, author of Ready Player One, and was published July of 2015. While it isn't related to Ready Player One, it has some similarities. For instance, it revolves around a male teen that is into gaming, and there's a lot of 80s pop culture references. The story follows high school senior Zach Lightman that has always dreamed of something incredible happening in his life, like what happens in movies or video games. He's known for having a short fuse that gets him into trouble and has some people question his sanity. After getting into a fight in junior high, he goes home sulking and finds a notebook written by his late father. In the notebook, it talks about a big conspiracy theory and how he thought it all fit together and what all was involved, which makes him sound a little crazy. By the way, this conspiracy theory has actual roots in real life conspiracy theories. This notebook, his father's VHS collection, and his father's jacket with gaming patches on it are all he has of his father. His mom has been raising him and plays his favorite games with him. She doesn't like to talk about his dad much because she's still really sad about his death. His dad died when Zach was a baby, so Zach has a lot of questions. But he's growing up looking like a clone of his dad, which is hard on his mom, especially because now he's at the age that his dad was when they got married. Zach is one of the best players in the world on the computer game Armada, which is one of a pair of games which are the most popular games in the world. One day in class, Zach sees something out the window that nobody else sees, and he wonders if he's going crazy like his dad or if what he saw could possibly be real because it looks like something out of his video game. Without going into too much detail here, I will say that he gets his lifelong wish of something crazy happening, and now suddenly he has a hand in defending the planet. Now, the writing style is very easy, and it makes for a quick and easy read. And one of the things I really like about that is that the dialogue is a lot more natural and flowing versus kind of an idealized or toned down book dialogue. Now, the problem with this is that you have a lot of two-dimensional characters and tropes that get used that lack development. You have the two nerdy friends that only talk about nerdy points and debating them back and forth. You have the hot badass girl that nobody properly understands with the protagonist. You have the hot single mom who's not ready to move on. You have the asshole Englishman. You have just a lot of things that feel a little bit underdeveloped, but still make for a decent story when it comes to basic plot movement. There are a lot of 80s pop culture and gaming references, just like in Ready Player One. I'll be honest, this story isn't for people who like complicated plots. It is very straightforward and predictable. That being said, it is still entertaining, and in the audiobook, Will Wheaton does another amazing job. It's already been picked up by Universal Pictures, and I think it will translate to a movie better than Ready Player One will. There's less inner dialogue, there's less emotion explaining, there's less explaining pop culture references than in Ready Player One. It's a lot more action based, so I think when it comes down to it, it'll translate to a movie better. And if they do it well and don't overdo it and try to oversell parts of it, it could actually be one of those rare movies now that we get that's an action sci-fi movie under 2 hours. But I encourage you to go ahead and read it and make your own judgments. I really liked it, despite the critiques on it. If you've read it, let me know what you think in the comments. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. As always, I'd also love your subscription. Thanks for coming by, and be good to each other, and have a good one.